Would you ever fight a man over a woman? Would you ever date a stripper? So as of right now, no, I'm not a cheater. I'm not involved with anyone currently, despite what social media try to convince you guys.
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damion Crier, and I am back with another video. I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today, man. Listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you guys already know what to do. Also, I will be dropping a link to my Gold Digger Prank channel, which is called Damion Crier, in the description box down below. That page over there is growing like crazy, man. So go on over there and follow me if you haven't already followed me yet. Also, I am on Facebook. My Facebook page is called TheCryerFamily. We're about to hit 1.3 M's over there, man. Thank you all for that, man. So earlier today, I put up an instant post, an instant story on Instagram and said, do you guys want me to do a would you ever challenge, which is different than a have you ever challenge. So this is one of my first times doing a would you rather challenge. Sometimes you can think of like different video ideas that you can do actually on your own without actually doing YouTube with someone. Everybody seems to think that you need someone to do YouTube with. And I was one of those things. People at one time, I felt like I needed a partner, somebody to sit beside me, somebody to make these videos interesting. But when I realized, when I go back in time and think about when I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, when I first started doing my YouTube channel, I was just doing fishing videos. It was just me by myself. When I lived in my apartment, you know, I was doing videos by myself. So you really don't need nobody to do challenges and stuff like that on YouTube. So there's a lot of great things that you can do on your own. So today I did put that instant story up several hours ago. So if you guys didn't get a chance to comment on that, man, I am so sorry for that. I try to put the post up and leave it up for at least 4 or 5 hours before I actually do the video to give people enough time to see the post so they're able to go ahead and comment on that post as well. I had a whole lot of wonderful, interesting, would you ever challenge questions, man. Some of these are really, really good, man. So I hope that you guys really enjoy this video, and y'all can show me that y'all enjoyed this video by simply smashing that like button and also leaving a comment. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, so the first question, I found it to be very funny, but I can relate, and I'll tell you guys why. The first one asks, would you ever date a midget? The answer to that question is yes, I probably will. Midgets need love too. I don't see nothing wrong with midgets. I always say I like them short and thick, but sometimes I like them tall and skinny too. Would I ever date a midget? I would have to say I probably would. Have I ever dated a midget? No. Have I came close to dating something like a midget? Yeah, she was kind of short. But I will tell you this, you guys know I always got a story with every question that y'all ask me. I have a brother, I don't want to say his name. He lives out on the East Coast. He actually dated twin midget sisters. He actually dated the twin midget sisters, and this went on for maybe like 7 or 8 months. But they end up breaking up. I'll never forget when I got the phone call from my brother. They end up breaking up because the other one got jealous, because one of the midgets had worked a full-time job. The other one didn't really work. So she had more time to spend with my brother. And my brother was always posting pictures of her and her sister like on Facebook and stuff like that. So the jealousy ended up causing a breakup. My brother ended up getting one of the midgets pregnant, but she ended up losing a baby. From what I was told, she ended up losing a baby. So, but yes, I probably would consider dating a midget. It all depends, like, man, imagine that, me dating a midget. I'm gonna leave that alone. But the answer to that question is yes, I most likely would. So that's number one. Number two, would you ever go back to crime if you fell off? Wow. If I fell off, would I ever go back to crime? Would I ever? I would have to say, honestly, I probably wouldn't go back to crime if I fell off. As you guys know, this channel right here, it did kind of fall off. Matter of fact, it did fall off in a way. But if you think about it, most of my subscribers actually came from when I was involved in a whole lot of drama. And you guys always hear me say, what happens when the drama goes away? The views go away. The people will still stay subscribed to the channel, but the views will go away. Their views is not gonna look the same. So what I did when I fell off on this channel right here, I never walked away from this channel. I continued to upload on this channel. When I fell off, what I did was I created a whole new channel called Damion Crier, where I do nothing but pranks on that channel, which means those subscribers are there to watch all the videos. They're there to stay because it's the content that they want. So instead of me going back to crime, when I fell off over here, I created another channel, and then I went to another platform and created a whole new page. So crime would be the last thing I would do when I fall off, or when I fell off, because you have other options besides crime. So most likely would not go back to crime. Number three, would you ever kill someone if you had to? Even if the police is watching and the FBI is watching, it don't really matter. Would I kill someone if I had to? Absolutely. There is no doubt, without any equivocations whatsoever. Now I'm gonna give you guys a few examples in case the wrong people are watching. If I was put in a position to where someone was breaking into my home, my life is automatically threatened. If you break into my home, my life is threatened. I'm going to kill you. If someone were to do something to one of my children and I was able to get a hold of them before the law got a hold of them, I would kill them. If someone posted a threat to me as far as they're gonna bring me bodily harm, say for instance, a few months ago, I did a video for you guys and I had this road rage incident where this guy was chasing me kind of, and I pulled over into this Home Depot parking lot and I upped that pipe on that ass. And if he would have kept coming towards me and he would have displayed a pipe, he posted a threat to me, I would have blew his head off. Absolutely, no doubt whatsoever. So the answer to that question is absolutely. Number four, would you ever cheat on your partner? No, I'm not the cheating type, guys. I know some of you guys that view my videos probably, oh yeah, you would. No, I wouldn't. I got 3 kids the same age as you guys know. That was back in the early part of the 90s, before a lot of you guys who's viewing this video were even born. So as of right now, no, I'm not a cheater. I'm not involved with anyone currently, despite what social media try to convince you guys. But no, I would not cheat on my partner, and I wouldn't expect for my partner to cheat on me. And trust me, I know what it feels like to be cheated on. I've been down that road multiple times. Number five, would you ever do a threesome? No, I was offered a threesome in 2019. I remember it so well because I remember the person I was dating at the time. And I would say no to that. Also, the same person that asked me that would I do a threesome asked me that would I do a video with this individual, and I sent this lady a DM thanking her for commenting on my Insta story about this video. I said I will answer the question, but I would not mention a person's name because out of respect for people who's moved on, that's married, that's in relationships. She asked, the same person asked, would I ever do a threesome, and also asked, would I consider doing a video again with her? The answer is absolutely not. Number six, would you ever date a stripper? You can't make this up, man. Would you ever date a stripper? No. No. First of all, a lot of the strippers are for everybody. It's all about your bag. Listen, when you walk into a strip club, know this right here. Matter of fact, you can put it to the test if you don't believe me. When you walk into a strip club, it's all about the bag. They don't give a damn about the type of jewelry you got on, how white your teeth is, how much money you got. They only care about one thing, that bag. That's it. Walk into a strip club and sit at one of those tables, broke, with no money, just ordering drinks. You're gonna have zero motion. Zero motion. Walk into that same strip club and have a fistful of $1 bills. You're gonna have plenty of motion. As soon as them ones is gone, them chicks gonna flee like roaches, bruh. Listen, I would never, ever, ever, ever date a stripper, bro, because it's all about that bag. That's it. They don't give a crap about you. All they want is that money. That's it. So hell no. And this ain't the down strippers, because you got some of these girls be stripping because they paying for school. Some of them stripping because they figure, you know, it's the easy way to just get a bag real quick. Go ahead, get my butt down real quick, get my breast popped up and make some money. And it works for a lot of people. But for me, I have seen some fine strippers, but I'm never crossing the line. Matter of fact, I don't think I would even have intercourse with a stripper, bro. I mean, you got everybody touching the booty, the cheeks, rubbing, no. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead because I don't want to offend, but absolutely not. Number 7, would you ever lie about your financial status while dating? Not now, I wouldn't. As far as like, I wouldn't lie, but I definitely wouldn't tell them anything. If I started dating somebody right now to this day, I'm not gonna tell no female what I got off the gate. You got to be a dumb ass dude to tell anybody what you working with when you don't even really know them. Of course, if you tell somebody your financial status off the gate, you think they not gonna play the I love you card, all in with you, doing everything they can to impress you? No. So yes, I have lied in the past about my financial status, but would I ever lie about it again? Let's just say if the question ever came about, so say for instance, if I was dating someone or I was interested in dating someone and they asked me about my financial status during the quarantine dating stages, that would be a complete, number 1, red flag. Number 2, a complete turnoff. It would be a turnoff. I have nothing against tattoos, but you guys know how I am. A female with too many tattoos is a complete turnoff for me. If you got a couple, that's cool. But if you got all, man, listen, no. So would I ever lie about my financial status? I would hope that it would not get brought up during just the dating phases. But if it did get brought up during the dating phases, would I ever lie about it? Hell yeah, because it's none of your business right now. You should never ask nobody their financial status during the dating period of your dating. Now, as time go by, you might be intrigued to share a little bit more. But I think anybody that just start dating somebody and start telling them how much money they got and stuff, you a straight clown. Because she looking at you, bro, and she pocket watching. And that goes for dudes too. No female, oh shoot. Uh-oh, guys, I think I deleted something. Oh no, I didn't. No female should ever tell no dude that she's dating her financial status, because if you do, you're a clown. He gonna see you for what you can offer him. Y'all know what, man? Y'all wanna hear something? Nah, I better not say that because that's too personal. But I had a situation happen to me in the DMs recently, bro. Like, normally, I would just block that person immediately when they send me like a disrespectful DM. But this person, I actually responded to them. I chewed their ass out, told them about themselves, and then I blocked their ass. So yes, I would lie about my financial status if a female asked me my financial status. You got a whole lot of people pocket watching. That's why I said I would not do social media dating. None. Y'all guys have no idea. When I first came up on YouTube, how many females was in my DMs talking about they discovered me on a Explore page. Just like lies. Like, bro, get out of my face, stop it. You didn't find me on the Explore page. You already knew who I was. You already knew who I'm connected to. Like, stop it. So, anyway, number 8. Would you ever lie to someone to date you? Oh, okay. Number 8, would you ever lie to someone to date you? We all have lied before just to get a female that we wanted to get. So yes, I have lied in the past about, to a female to get her to date me. What type of lie have I told? I've lied to females and told them I was single. When I was, this is not anything current, guys. This was years ago when I was out there, I put my player card on the shelf a long time ago, and that card is still put on the shelf. I don't want no parts of nobody. I'm cool, bro. But some examples that I did lying to get someone to date me was telling them I was single, or telling them that I had this many cars when I really didn't have this many cars. So yes, I have lied to females in the past to get them to date me. I think we all have told a lie to a certain extent. When you want something, man, or you want to date somebody, you would do anything or tell them anything to get them. But here's the crazy thing about it. Some of y'all may agree, some of y'all may not agree. Have you ever wanted to get with somebody so freaking bad? And years went by, you fantasized about them, you dreamed about them, like always thinking about them. And then when you finally get your chance, you finally get it, then it's like, it's not what you thought that it was. Like, both male and female, comment down below if that's ever happened. You wanted somebody so bad, whether you thought they were so fine or so nice looking or had it going on, but then when you finally got a chance and then got with that person, it was like nothing like you thought that it would be. Like, so that's happened to me. Number 9, would you ever date an older woman? Of course. Now, you know what? Even though this is not a Q&A, this is the question that I do get on my Q&As. People ask, would you date an older woman? Of course I would date an older woman. Why wouldn't I? I'm 53 years old. So I wouldn't date an older woman because I feel like I'm older and my options are closing. It's never that. It's just, I have come across a lot of older women I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be frankly honest with you guys. I said a lot of older women, that's a lie. I've come across a few older women that really got their stuff together, got their head on straight, but it's only one problem. They're married, but they're separated. I said I would never date a married woman. Even if she's married but separated, it don't matter. It don't cost that much to go file for a divorce. Matter of fact, you can file for a divorce for free. You can just go to the library. It's only 50 cents a copy. You need 3 copies. You need one for the clerk of the county. You need one for yourself, and you need one for the courts. I'm sorry, one to serve the other person that you're divorcing, one for the clerk of the courts for that county, and you need a copy for yourself. So if you're married, but you're separated, and you still haven't gotten a divorce, it's because you're still hanging on to the chance that things are gonna turn around. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. There's no way I'm gonna marry someone or stay married to someone that I'm not with. I would be scared to date a woman that's married but separated, especially if you tell me you've been separated for 3 years or you've been separated for 5 years, but you're still married. Make it make sense. Comment down below what you guys think of that. So, and another thing about older women, I've said in the past, a lot of older women that's more established, got themselves together, a lot of them really don't want to deal with a guy that's on social media, especially like the stuff that I do on social media. You guys see what I do. I have other channels. I don't have to say it. You guys already know what it is. So a lot of older women, they more established. They're not gonna want somebody that's gonna be, you know, like filming videos with all these females and stuff, which I get it, I understand, but this is what I do. This is how I make my living. And I would never tell someone, like you guys said earlier, that's like somebody going to a strip club, falling in love with a stripper, and then telling that stripper, I don't appreciate you stripping anymore. It's just certain things that I know older women probably not gonna tolerate out of me. And, you know, I'm one of those guys, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I like having my space. You know, when I love hard, but I also like having my space. I just don't like to be smothered, man. I mean, I got kids that live in different states. I have to move around. I have to make moves. I have to travel. And I'm one of those people, I don't be wanting to explain myself to nobody because I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself to nobody. But I do love older women. Would I ever date an older woman? Of course I would. But the thing is, she gonna have expectations of me, and I'm gonna have expectations of her. For instance, she gonna expect me not to lie to her. She's gonna expect me not to be a cheater. She's gonna expect me to be responsible. I'm going to expect her not to be married and claiming that she's separated. I don't wanna date a woman that just came out of a relationship because her boyfriend is in jail. I don't want to date a woman who just broke up with her boyfriend 2 weeks ago because they just had a big ass argument. No, that's all red flags. But yes, I would definitely date an older woman. Okay, number 10, would you ever move out of Houston? At this very moment, at this time in my life, no. Now, a year from now, I could be saying something different. I could get sick. Anything could happen where I would have to move back home, you know, where I have more family at, that be able to help take care of me, or whatever the case is. But right now, at this moment in my life, I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely not leaving Houston. Number 11, would you... Oh my God, seriously. Number 11, ask. Would you ever fart in public? I mean, yeah, I would tear some shit up in public. If I'm in public, I'm a fart. Now, if I'm on an elevator full of people and I can hold it, I'm gonna try. But if I can't hold it, I'm letting it loose, bro. So yes, would I ever fart in public? Of course, I will. I have. And I'm probably going to continue to do so. The most dangerous ones, y'all know the most dangerous farts are those real quiet ones. Not the, it's the, those are the dangerous ones right there. So of course. Number 12, would you ever eat, oh shit, I thought I was going to say eat someone out. Okay. Number 12, would you ever eat out of the trash? If I had to. If I had a situation happen in my life, you know, it's all about survival, man. You know, you guys probably don't know this, but there was a time in my life where I was homeless. And I was homeless based off of choices that I made. It's because I was stubborn. I didn't want to follow people's rules that I had lived with at the time. I was disrespectful, I was rude, I was out stealing. I was coming in people's houses all times of the night when they told me to come in at respectable times. So there was times where I was homeless. There was times that, yes, I had to eat out of places that I, you know, normally wouldn't do. So, would I ever eat out of a trash can? Yes, I would. If it came to that, man, like I said, what would you rather do? Would you rather starve, or would you rather get something to eat and, you know, survive and move on? So the answer to that question is yes, I would eat out of a trash can. And I think if anybody's been honest with themselves, if you were put in that position, you would do the same thing. Now I know some of you guys are watching this video saying, oh, nah, because I got a refrigerator full of food. Things is looking good right now, but you don't know. Things can change tomorrow. Whether you guys believe that we are in a recession, all you gotta do is walk into so many stores and walk down some of those aisles right now. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of people are paying too much attention to what's going on YouTube, but not paying attention to what's really going on in real life. So it's real out here. So before you say that you wouldn't do it, be very careful, because you might be one of them same ones making a video from your cell phone one day with some breaking news. But anyway, number 13, would you ever fight a man over a woman? Absolutely not. Never. You guys are never in your life, ever in your life, going to hear that Damion Cryer got into a fight with a man over a woman. It's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm not the insecure type. And I say that for a reason. Anything bad that could happen to a person has happened to me. I've been cheated on multiple times, stepped on, crapped on. I done had women leave me, get with men the next day, get with men a month later. And I'm gonna tell you something, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. People are gonna be who they wanna be. You guys are never gonna hear about me fighting over a woman. Because if I gotta fight a man over a woman, she was never my woman in the first place. So, absolutely not. Number 14, would you ever consider dating the opposite? I'm dead. Oh boy. Let me read this again. Number 14, would you ever consider dating the opposite sex? Hell to the no. Never gonna happen. I will never consider it. I don't have nothing against anybody who doing anything. That's your business. More power to you. No, absolutely not. I don't do that, bro. Never. Listen, I said earlier, don't ever say that you would never eat out of a trash can. I can honestly say, never gonna happen. I'm a thoroughbred. Y'all can finish the rest if you like. Number 15, would you ever eat raw meat? Yes, of course I would eat raw meat. Again, I don't have to be in a bad situation to eat raw meat. They actually sell raw food that you can eat right out the package. Sushi. It's raw, it's uncooked. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, guys. I have been known to make mistakes or say the wrong thing in my videos. You can eat sushi, which is raw. Fish, you can actually eat fish raw. I've watched videos on YouTube where they're actually eating raw fish with chopsticks. They'll season it up, put salt and pepper on that raw piece of fish. They'll eat it. I've seen, now, if you consider a rare steak, think about this for a second, guys. How many of you guys watching this video or know someone who has their steaks cooked, rare? If you eat a rare steak, that literally means all you're doing is searing that steak for a couple seconds. A few seconds on this side, a few seconds on that side. When they cut into that steak with a knife, it's blood everywhere. That's pretty much raw meat. People eat raw food all the time. Now, would I eat a raw steak? Hell no. But if I had to, I would. Would I eat raw fish? Yes, I would. Would I eat a raw lobster tail? Yes, I would. Would I eat raw shrimp? Yes, I would. There's a lot of raw meats that I would eat. So, of course I would. Comment down below if there's something raw that you'll eat. Like, would you guys eat raw steak? Would you? Now, raw chicken, I don't think I would. They say chicken is the nastiest bird on the planet. I find that to be true. Chicken, they eat anything. Some farmers feed chicken poop. That's what they eat, poop. So comment down below, guys, if you guys ever ate any raw meat before. Number 16, would you ever tell someone they breath, would you ever tell someone they breath stink? Actually, no, I wouldn't. At least I probably wouldn't tell them to their face. Or if I told them, it would be in a jokingly way, like, man, woo, get away from me. I don't think I would come straight out and tell someone, bro, your breath stink, man. I think people would get mad about that, like really offended. Have I been told my breath stunk before? Hell yeah, I don't give a, man, listen, I'm one of the people, man, I don't care what nobody say about me. I take what people say about me and I apply it. And I try to do something about it and make things better. Like, for instance, I heard a joke about my teeth. Fake teeth, plastic teeth. First it was this, look at his ugly yellow teeth, yuck mouth. Now it's look at his fake teeth. It's like, you can't do nothing but laugh. But I take constructive criticism and I apply it, man, and I do something about it, man. For instance, if they said, my hair is nappy, I'm gonna keep my hair cut. I got a booger in my nose, I'm gonna clean my nose. Or if I got nose hairs hanging out, I trim my hair nose. I'm very careful about how I come on camera looking out, because I notice you can do the most positive, inspirational video for your, audience that watches, but you always have somebody out there that watches the video for the wrong reason. You see that hair hanging out of his nose? It's like, wow, is that what you got from the video? But I probably wouldn't tell someone to their face directly, hey, your breath stinks. People do get mad and they be ready to fight, man. I ain't trying to fight nobody. 17, would you tell someone you're dating that they have a... This is a good one, guys. I'll read it again. Number 17. Would you ever tell someone you're dating that they have a smell? Probably not, unless we're in an argument or I'm full of liquor or something, which very rarely gonna happen. I probably would tell someone about themselves during the argument, but if I was dating someone and they had a smell to them, there's certain things that I probably wouldn't do, that people do in relationships. I definitely wouldn't be comfortable doing. But I don't think I would just come straight out directly and say, sweetheart, I know you just got out the shower, but I still smell you. Boy. What would you guys do? I'm gonna ask you guys the question. If you were dating someone and you was madly in love with them or married to them and they had a scent to them, would you guys actually tell them? Or like, how would you put it? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I've said things during arguments that I meant, but I would never tell them under normal circumstances. So I done said some pretty crazy stuff, man, during arguments. But would you guys actually, if you sit next to your girl right now, for real, if you sit next to your girl right now and you know that she has a smell to her, would you really tell her? Or women, if your man always has a smell to him, even after he's in the shower for 10, 15 minutes, scrubbing and all that stuff, would you still actually tell him that he has a smell to him? Anyway, but no, the answer for me is no. I wouldn't tell them right then and there, but again, there's some things I definitely would not participate in, just put it that way. Number 18, would you ever date a BBW? I'm gonna assume BBW stands for beautiful black woman or big black woman. If it stands for big black woman, yes, I have dated some plus size women in my past. Beautiful women, the most sweetest creatures on earth, man. It's these skinny ones that you gotta worry about. I find a beautiful big black woman, a lot of them are so faithful and loyal. They're beautiful queens. If I see anyone coming my way, I definitely would not turn my head in the opposite direction. So would I ever date a BBW? Absolutely. Some of the most beautiful women on the earth. Some of the most faithful, loyal women you will ever meet. Number 19, would you ever buy an exotic car to impress people? Absolutely not. I love my truck. I love my Mustang I've had for about 7 years now. I could have bought an exotic car a long time ago. So no, I definitely would not buy an exotic car to impress people. If I buy an exotic car, it's gonna probably be just mostly in my garage most of the time. As you guys know, I'm a truck person. People watching this video, if you guys see me out in public, you guys always see me in my truck. Every time I buy a new vehicle, it's always a truck. So no, I would not buy an exotic car to impress anyone. Number 19, oh, I'm sorry. Number 20, I'm sorry. Would you ever go to Dubai? I'm not gonna lie, man. I would love to go to Dubai. Never been over there. But would I ever go to Dubai if the opportunity presents itself? There is no doubt I would love to go to Dubai, man. I would love it. Number 22, would you marry someone to help them get a citizenship? Okay, number 21, would you marry someone to help them get a citizenship? No. First of all, if the person wants me to marry them because, like, you have other people in other countries. Like me being from the US, I can marry someone from another country, and that will help them get a citizenship. I don't know how the laws is, but if I remember correctly, years ago, you had to be married for 2 years for them to have their citizenship. So I absolutely would not marry no one to help them get a citizenship, because you're bluntly being told, I'm using you, dummy. That's what you're being told. Hey, dummy, I'm using you. So that's never gonna happen. So the answer to that question is no. Number 23, the last and final, would you ever? Someone asked, would you ever fall in love with someone who is disabled? Yes, I would. That is a promise. I would definitely fall in love with someone who is disabled, because a person that's disabled doesn't mean something's wrong with them. You could be with someone who has one leg, one arm. Did you guys know that I don't want to get too personal. I had actually dated someone for a lot of years who actually had one finger missing. Did you guys know I used to date someone who was actually in a wheelchair because of a bad back injury, and they could not walk. Well, they couldn't walk like you and I walk, but when they did walk, they couldn't walk for long periods of time. I actually dated someone when I was in high school who wore a hearing aid, and she used to get teased all the time. So yes, I would definitely fall in love with someone who is disabled. They're no different than you or I. They just had something, you know, bad happen at some point in their life. Some people are born with disabilities. There's a lot of people that's disabled that's married. Excuse me, there's people that's disabled that's successful business owners. There's people that's disabled that I see every day on dates doing their thing. So the answer to that question is yes, I would date someone that is disabled. And that was the last question. And that question came from Shakina on Instagram. So I'm gonna end this video off, man. But I wanna say thank you all for who participated in this Would You Ever challenge. I appreciate it. For those of you who didn't really see the notification until later on, I will be doing another video similar to this guy. So just stay tuned and watch out for that Insta story to go up, because I do post like what I'm gonna do for videos when I do like a Q&A or a never have I ever or would you ever. I don't post that on YouTube community post anymore because it tends to get a little bit messy in the comments right there, and I don't want like my people who support me to see all that negative stuff. So I post that stuff over here on Instagram, guys. So that's where I'll be posting most of the stuff at when I'm ready to do a challenge. But I love you guys, man. Don't forget to go over, follow me on Facebook at TheCryerFamily. And also, like I said earlier, if you are not following me on the Damion Cryer channel, guys, it is lit. Go on over there and follow me, man. But I love all you guys. Until next time, I'm Damion Cryer. Gang.